NFTs, let's hammer this into your brain. Anything can be an NFT. Anything that is digital, anything created on a computer. Music albums, EPs, LPs, singles, album art, PNGs, JPEGs, ebooks, photos, PDFs, 3D digital files. It's not just pictures. All right, thank you for clicking the video and welcome to Web 3.0 distribution for musicians. There's been a lot of shade thrown on blockchain and NFTs. I want to present to you how you can get proper splits in the future. Let's start with some rights. So NFTs are non-fungible tokens. Those can be any digital asset, MP3s, MP4s, video, photo, anything you can imagine that's digital, and it cannot be altered or changed. Identification of the NFT asset cannot be duplicated nor forged. So this provides you a unique ID, digital timestamp. That is part of the pack that you need. If you go to court, you need to be able to provide a digital timestamp or a physical timestamp for copyright purposes. You are the lone ownership of an asset through crypto wallets. So that is the blockchain ledger. That is the software that is unchangeable. It is basically a database. That's all it is. It's unchangeable software for trustless distribution of royalties, which means you don't have to go through BMI or ASCAP for any of your royalties. Once someone pays, once your music is played, you will automatically be deposited the money. Due to the above, the complete music rights for the original work is granted to the owner or creator of the NFT. Definitely consult an attorney if you have any questions, but this is disruption in action. So the future of streaming is going to be airdrops to the wallet. Digital distribution of assets, digital assets to crypto wallets. Crypto wallets that will be in your custody. The missing piece, NFTs. The actual digital asset, music, video, exclusive access passes, whatever you can imagine that's digital or can be digitized. Web 3.0, this is merchandise and exclusive access sold to pass holders. Now airdrops. Airdrops are digital assets delivered or received to crypto wallets without wallet holders' input or effort. This can also be blocked. So this is kind of like a DM. I remember 2017, 18, 19. During that time, I was into crypto pretty heavy. And whenever you get a crypto, you can get an airdrop. And airdrops are sweet. I remember one time I only owned $10 of a certain crypto coin and they dropped $250 into my wallet. Just a smooth airdrop. And it's dope because then you can flip that into a different cryptocurrency and now you have $250 for the price of 10. It was wild, wild west in 2017. And IRS, don't at me. I did my taxes and I reported everything. But that's airdrops. It provides a method to share content to wallet holders. So imagine you make a new song. You don't have to, try and go through your Patreon or try and go through your Discord. Anyone who has the wallet can get airdrop this new music. It's kind of like how streaming services immediately get the new music from artists and you just go there. So imagine if Spotify was owned by you. A quantifiable list of people who support you. So no more need for an email listing when you have, wallet addresses. All of your fans or supporters or partners can be linked to you. Currently, the management systems are OpenSea, NFT Bank, Cred, and Collab Labs. I'm sure there's a whole bunch more, but those are the tried and true tested ones so far. I haven't looked at those NFT Bank and Cred in a while, so I don't know if they're still up. The space moves fast. NFT crypto wallets. So cryptographic wallets are secured by 12 to 25 word nomadic passwords. If the code is lost, your account can't be recovered. This isn't like I forgot my password, cannot recover to an email. This is a whole different level of ownership and responsibility, which some people might not want. I'll show you the benefits as we continue through here if you do want that. The code will only be needed to be inputted upon wallet recovery. So when you create your wallet, you'll get it. If you want to install it on a new device, you'll need the word phrase that you get. Password or PIN is set as a protective barrier and ease of use. So if you just want to put a PIN in afterwards, you can. You don't have to put your code in every time you go into your wallet, especially if it's on your phone. I'm sure you can integrate biometrics into this as well. The password or PIN will be used anytime to lock your wallet. So NFT wallets is the software interface that allows users to track, store, send, receive digital assets. The creation of an NFT is known in the community as minting. Wallet examples are MetaMask, Ledger, Nami, Coinbase. I have all four of those, and they all have their uniqueness. Ledger is a cold storage. That means it's not connected to a network. When you take it offline, it's a USB. It's connected to that. Definitely look into Ledger if you're interested in cryptocurrency or NFTs in general, because cold storage is a beautiful thing. Address. So ebwproduction.eth is an example of an address that you can get. Most of the time, they're a long string of code, alphanumerical numbers and letters, but you can customize yours. So now anybody who wants to send me a donation can just send it to ebwproductions.eth. You know, can send it through MetaMask, Coinbase, any of the wallets, or a marketplace. Your wallet will receive assets via the wallet address. Each wallet can be tracked and is publicly viewed. You can go to ETH Scanner and type in ebwproductions.eth and see everything that I own in my wallet. You can see all my NFTs. You can see all the crypto I have, the monetary value of that crypto if converted to fiat, all that good stuff, which is cool because it's like bragging rights. Who actually came to my concert? Do you have the NFT concert ticket? How many merch vouchers do you have? You have 3 or 4 merch vouchers for shirts. You can sell 2 of them, give some away. Those will be exclusive shirts. Things of that nature can be done with this. Exclusivity. Content. Web pages and even whole websites can be locked behind NFT walls. If you don't have this NFT and you go to this website or this app on your phone, then you're not allowed in. This website or content is specifically for people who have NFTs. So instead of a paywall, we have exclusivity. So this is like Patreon. You know how you go to Patreon, you can't see the stuff unless you're a member. Well, you can't see this stuff unless you hold this NFT, which can be bought or given out for free. Owners of the NFT must be verified before access is given. This just goes back into how Web 3.0 works. OpenSea is a great place to view NFTs that other people have. So let's check out this case. So this is an example where 15% supporter incentive. Let's make that 10%. So numbers can be customized for every artist. So in this example, let's say you're a musician and the supporter buys a pass. You get paid and 10% of that payment will go back to the supporters. Meaning if you have one supporter that pays $10, they'll pay $9.90 essentially. They pay the $10 and then without you, the artist or the supporter's input, 10 cents will go back to the buyer. So you get your first payment, they get the 10% kickback. Let's say that person buys an NFT pass because they want access to your next album or a concert. So now you have 2 payments. You get your second payment from that purchase. And let's say you have another person who bought the supporter pass. Essentially, you have 2 supporters now. So you get the payment, that's your second payment, and then 10% of that payment will be split between both of them. So one person will get 5%, the other person will get 5%. Let's say it's the same $10. So now they get 5 cents each, and you keep the rest of the money. The NFT holder sells the album NFT. Let's say they listen to the album, they're like, oh, this is dope. I'm just gonna listen to it on YouTube. I'm gonna share this NFT because I don't really wanna hold it. I just wanted access to the music. They sell that. So you get royalties from the person who bought your album. When the person who bought your album sells the album to another fan, you get kickback off of that. And a piece of that goes to all the other fans. You see how everybody's getting rich off of this? That's the third kickback right there. Not only does 10% of all the income go back to the artists and supporters, but the artist gets paid 3 or 4 times for one project while maintaining all of their rights. And this can be freaked. This is the cool part about it. You can customize this in any way you want. Say you don't want to give kickback to the fans. Say you want to keep it all. You could do that. But also say you want to increase it. So you can have 50% go to fans of everything you make. Every dollar, you could just have a blanket. Every dollar that you make, 50% goes to all of your fans. So if you have 100 fans and you make $100, $50 will be split between all of your fans. Stuff like that's kind of cool. It's interesting. Use case number 2. Let's say an artist promotes a sale for an upcoming concert to his fan. He has 10 backstage passes that are only sold as NFTs. Now the cool thing is the front end will look exactly the same. You log in, you purchase it, use fiat or crypto, and now you have a ticket. It's just gonna look like a QR code. It's not gonna be anything you have to mess with, but that QR code has all this backing behind it, all of this blockchain technology. So now the first person to buy the pass gets a one-of-a-kind custom NFT as well as a voucher for a physical item at the concert. So it could be a shirt, autographed picture, it could be whatever you want. It could just say, hey, this is the voucher. Now, when the 10 people arrive backstage, each of their wallets are verified to give them access. So they just scan the QR code and it automatically updates the backend, the database essentially. The first backstage holder is airdropped an NFT that they can keep or sell. So whoever is the first person to get the backstage pass holder can get an exclusive item, kind of like, hey, I was here, like a memorabilia item. Now, let's say that person doesn't want to keep the memorabilia. Maybe the memorabilia is so dope and well wanted that other people want it. Every time that NFT is sold from one person to another, a percentage of that sale will be given to the artist, you, as royalties in perpetuity. Say that first backstage pass NFT, it could just be a picture, could be a picture with you and the artist. I don't know if anybody else want that. Could be an exclusive song that only you hear, that only you have access to. Even though open scan, your blockchain is public, that doesn't mean everyone has access to that, that data. They could just see that you own an NFT. So you have an exclusive song no one else can hear, no one else can access. Now you sell it. Like, I already have this song. I don't want to hear it anymore, or I've made copies and I'm not giving them out. You sell it, you get paid off of that, and then, or the person who sells the NFT gets paid off of that. Then you as the artist get paid off of that. And let's say that happens multiple times. So now you've gotten paid 100 times this thing has been sold back and forth between collectors. Every time you get an exchange, and every time the community could get an exchange, could get paid. It's interesting how this can really distribute the wealth of supporters. NFTs, let's hammer this into your brain. Anything can be an NFT. Anything that is digital, anything created on a computer. Music albums, EPs, LPs, singles, album art, PNGs, JPEGs, ebooks, photos, PDFs, 3D digital files. If you're a 3D creator and you make models or assets, meshes, textures, text files, computer code, if you're a coder, videos, and in most formats can be NFTs. It's not just pictures. What is stopping someone from uploading my content to the blockchain as a copycat? Nothing. But the blockchain is open to the public, and anyone can see the dates and address of where the original content was minted from. So if someone's like, hey, I got that first stage back pass, but it's not from me, if it's not, the address isn't EBW Productions who gave that to them, then you can just see they're phony. This is how it's built in. The enforcement of identity is built into the blockchain. You should always inform your people, if this is the route you want to go, of your official address, but it should be clear as day. So don't buy anything that's not from who you want it. This is the future of the internet, past and the future. We started with dedicated servers, underground or in facilities. That's the centralized distribution. Then we have cloud servers, social media and such. As you can see now, Instagram, all that good stuff. We're slowly integrating into Web3, the cloud service and Internet of Things. These are what they call super clouds, where multiple clouds are connected through various ways. Blockchain has been implemented into a lot of things that people haven't talked about, whether it's full companies or full countries or companies. And so moving forward, the next step is called Internet of Bodies, where the plan is to connect implants and wearables into a network of networks. So super clouds connected to super clouds. So your phone, your watch, your earbuds, maybe even the implant, if you want to go that route, will all be connected to other people's devices, where YouTube people, your community, will all be linked to local satellites and or local servers. They call that edge computing, but the terms aren't, important. Right now, you should just know that the next phase is to make everything a smart device in a smart city to connect networks within network. Web 3.0 is a tool for the community. Right now, MetaPress is pretty good for websites. Get Protocol is pretty good for ticket servicing, and cryptocurrencies is a good medium to exchange between these things. It's not necessary, but it is a good medium. Digital ownership will rule the future. It has been in play for years. When they say you'll own nothing and be happy, you hear people say that sometimes, but you'll own a lot of stuff, it just won't be physical. Airplane tickets are an example of this, where you have a QR code printed to a physical ticket. Well, some people just use their phone for the ticket, and there's nothing stopping that app from running on the blockchain, so that you can track everywhere you've been. You can get royalty points. That's essentially what your account is. It's just not on the blockchain right now. It's on dedicated servers and cloud servers. Concert tickets to grant access. Examples like debit card and credit card, like Cash App is a smooth example. If Cash App was on the blockchain, you wouldn't notice a single difference if it was tied to a coin that didn't change value, a stable coin. Web 3.0 will incorporate wallets to websites. This will destroy the need for emails and passwords and all that stuff. You just biometric into your wallet. Now, anywhere you surf the web, any website you go to will automatically be logged in as long as your wallet is running. And this is a final example of different types of profiles that you can have. You could have a 3-tiered profile. Say you are a label, a music label. You can run these profiles to where you can sell supporter passes, engineer passes, bar passes, and fans or supporters can pick a title they want. If they just want to be a supporter or an engineer, or if they're a rapper and they want a bars pass. If you're a rapper, you'll get airdropped album art and free beats. If you're an engineer, you'll get airdropped stems and loops and kits. If you're just a supporter, you can get exclusive work in progress. You can get early previews. You might even be able to get tickets, things of that nature. So that is, run it back like Kendrick, Web 3.0 distribution for musicians, the blockchain and NFTs. This is a smooth way to disrupt the streaming industry and to get splits right, where splits can be customized per artist. So I hope you enjoy this. This is Elijah Bram Walker. Welcome. If this is the first time here, I'm glad you stayed to the end of the video. Feel free to subscribe. I do music. I also touch on technology, but mainly this channel is to stay within the groove of music, to teach people how to use FL Studios, things of that nature. So come on through. Hit subscribe, hit like, share this with somebody who might be interested. And I hope you have a good day.